What happens when raw American muscle meets precision engineering and timeless design? You get the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette 427, a car so iconic, it doesn't just demand attention, it owns the road. Welcome back to Motor Hub 1003, where today we're diving under the hood and into the legacy of one of the most respected Corvettes ever built. If you're into thunderous V8s, classic styling, and history-making horsepower, you're about to fall in love. The 1967 model year marked the final chapter of the Corvette's second generation, the revered C2 series, often called the Stingray. And Chevy saved the best for last. The 67 Corvette 427 was the ultimate evolution of the mid-year design, combining aggressive looks with brutal performance. Every line of its fiberglass body was sharpened to perfection, and under the skin, it carried one of the most feared engines of the decade. Let's talk numbers, because that's where the 427 shines. The L71 version of the big block V8 pushed out a factory-rated 435 horsepower, paired with triple Holley 2-barrel carburetors and a roar that shook windows. 0 to 60? Under 5 seconds. In the late 60s, that wasn't just quick, that was supercar fast. This was Detroit flexing its muscles at the peak of the horsepower wars, and the Corvette 427 led the charge. Beyond the brutal performance, the 1967 Corvette was a beautifully engineered machine. It had a fully independent suspension, a 4-speed manual transmission, and could be optioned with side pipes, knockoff wheels, and that iconic Stinger hood. Inside, it was just as driver-focused, clean gauges, race-style bucket seats, and a cockpit that felt like it was built for speed. Every detail was purposeful, and every drive was an event. Fast forward to today, and the 1967 Corvette 427 is a holy grail for collectors. With low production numbers, especially for the higher horsepower variants, and a design that remains timeless, it's no surprise these cars fetch 6 figures at auction. Matching numbers? Even better. Big block Corvettes like this are more than just cars. They're rolling investments and pieces of American history. AT Motor Hub 1003. We love cars that changed the game. And the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette 427 did exactly that. It represented the peak of C2 performance, the golden age of American horsepower, and the end of an era before federal regulations and insurance companies began to tame the wild muscle car. It was loud, fast, unapologetic, and unforgettable. Whether you admire it for its mechanical brilliance, its jaw-dropping design, or the way it still dominates conversations at car shows, the 1967 Corvette 427 is a car that transcends time. It's more than just fiberglass and horsepower. It's the spirit of an era where limits were meant to be broken. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Motor Hub 1003 for more deep dives into the machines that made automotive history roar. Until next time, keep your revs high and your wheels spinning. Backhand index pointing right. Like, comment, and share if these adorable fur balls made you smile. Bell subscribe for more epic pet moments.